Welcome to This Sports on This is Beirut. Today's guest is one of the most accomplished coaches in Lebanese basketball, Coach Fouad Abou Chacra. Coach, welcome to the show. Great to have you with us.
Thank you very much. It was a great pleasure.
Last season, Coach, you won the African Championship with Al Ahli Tripoli of Libya. And you were named Coach of the Year at the BAL 2025 to become the first Lebanese coach to win the Asian and African championships. What's next for you now, Coach?
First of all, it's a great feeling because winning the Asian with Riyadh in 2011, it was huge. And then now going to BAL. BAL is sponsored by the NBA. So it was really something very special at the highest level. Look, always as a human being, you have your heart and your mind. My heart is, I would say this is for the first time, my heart is in Syria with Al Ahli Aleppo. And my mind is in Al Ahli Tripoli, the team that we won the BAL. Because also we have the Intercontinental Championship, the World Championship, the same championship that Riyadh played last year. So during next week, we will take a decision.
Mm-hmm. And are you considering a return to the Lebanese League anytime soon?
Actually, now I'm very happy with the young coaches, and I achieved everything in this league. So coming back to the league to play for the Final Four, or it's not my target. You know, you need to be motivated in order to come back for a real target, to fight for this target.
And there have been major developments within the Lebanese Basketball Federation, especially after the FIBA Asia Cup 2025, where Lebanon ranked 7th. This is Lebanon's worst ranking since 1999. What do you think went wrong?
Rank 7 in Asia?
7th, yeah.
For me, this ranking of Asia is a tool for us to start preparing for the next Asian Championship that will qualify to the World Championship. So this hit that we had this time, it's always, for me in sport, we don't lose. We win or we learn. So now we are learning. We need to know that the absence of Wael Araqji was really very bad for the team. The timing was bad. And the foreign player need to be a leader that he can score a 25 point, 12 to 15 rebound with the character of a leader.
Speaking of the naturalized player, there have been criticism about the naturalized player selection, that Dedrick Lawson is good, but not the elite level big man Lebanon needs, like in terms of size and strength, to match like other teams. What are your thoughts on that?
Let me tell you something, that this is for the fans, and I'm glad that we are making an edition in English, because the level of supporters in Lebanon need to be upgraded. Sometime you have the money, you have the will, but not all the players, they want to come to Lebanon and be naturalized. You need to work on that. Try to put everybody in order to convince player to come to Lebanon and be naturalized. I won the BAL, and something happened. In our countries, there is always surprises, like what happened this year, the war and stuff. In Libya also, it was 10 days of not stable situation, a war situation. Nobody accepted to come. I had huge money. I couldn't do anything. And I knew that the federation did lots of research. The coach is my friend, the president of the federation, the secretary general. The candidate that they were on the list, not all of them, they wanted to come, and because they want to chill, they make millions, they want to chill in the summer.
Mm-hmm. And the federation has already started making changes, appointing coach Ahmed Farran as head coach.
This is a great move.
And Riyadi player Ismail Ahmed is reportedly joining the technical staff.
Ismail is my player. I brought him to Lebanon. He was 20 years old. He's a legend. He has a huge character of winning. Concerning the competition this year, what you can see, what Riyadh is doing, what Sages is doing, it's going to be a benefit for the national team. And the hit that we got in this Asian Championship also is going to make the federation work hard to naturalize, and hopefully we will help in this matter, because I have some names that I saw or I signed that they should be in the... Coach Ahmed Farran I like a lot. You know, many coaches, they can win, but the most difficult job is to stay up there.
Have you been contacted by the federation to lead the national team?
No. I was the head coach of the Libyan national team, and I apologize to play the Afrobasket. So I'm not gonna be a candidate to go for the national team of Lebanon. Now it's time for the young coaches that they are doing a great job.
We're also seeing major changes in the local league. Many players are leaving for other leagues, and top teams are already finalizing their rosters for next season. Who do you think is the top contender next season?
It's gonna be Hekme Riyadi. But many players are going to Japan and to Saudi Arabia. You're gonna see more of that, because the market in Japan or in Korea or in China or in Philippines, and now Saudi Arabia, they're going to take our best player for sure. And this is why I'm going to give credits for the Federation of Lebanon. They did 3 foreigners on the floor. And now they are adding one foreigner in the second division. So we don't want the level of our championship to drop. And I'm sure it's not going to drop.
And now all eyes are on the FIBA World Cup qualifiers in November under Coach Ahmed Farran's leadership.
Yes, that's the most important. And it required really huge work. And sometime you will have the money, you will have the connection, but you won't be able to sign the player that you need for the national team. I told you, big-time players, they don't care about this 100,000 or 100. Omar Spellman cost 150,000. So these players, I've been coaching this kind of... you need to catch them in a way that put them in this vision, in this passion, in this, and be able to come to help Lebanon.
How far do you think Lebanon can go this time?
I'm sure that we will qualify. But because we are coming after a big hit, and the leadership that Wael represent for the national team, he's going to be there. He understands very well what does it mean to play the World Championship. And I'm sure that he's going to lead his teammates and the team to the World Championship.
And that's a wrap. Coach Fouad Abou Chacra, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Coming up next, Lebanon claims its spot at the top of world powerlifting. Meet Etienne Chaer, the champion behind it all. Keep watching. Did you know that Lebanon now sits at the top of global powerlifting? Meet the champion who made it happen, Etienne Chaer. After winning the IPF World Classic Open Powerlifting Championship in June 2025, he made history again by claiming silver at the World Games.
I started back in 2021. I started training by myself because of a small community in the gym that used to brag and tease me about my numbers, about how big I am, and my numbers were small. So I used to train by myself. Started training. I had good numbers in the first 5 months. They were very impressive numbers for somebody that didn't train, especially SBD, squats, bench, deadlift. I started in a small competition, local competition. Then somebody came to me and told me, why don't you go nationals? At nationals, the federation came to me, or people came to me, or my coach came to me, told me, go Asia. After Asia, why not worlds? So these things come with time. If it's not this year, it's the year after, and never think about 10 steps ahead.
In a sport that's often overlooked and receives little support, Etienne proved that Lebanese athletes can rise to the challenge and stand tall on the global stage. Yet, representing Lebanon comes with heavy costs, financial sacrifices, personal strain, and the absence of governmental backing.
When it came to the expenses, applying for the visa, being there, knowing a lot of things, it was all on us. I think for now, I will compete in nationals now in October. so I can qualify for Worlds next year. And after that, I've been invited to one of the biggest competitions in powerlifting, which is Sheffield. It would be in the UK, Sheffield. And I got it because I won the World Championship, and I was at least 99% close to the world record. So it's a type of game that Sheffield, that you have to break world records to make the podium.
From a local gym to the world's biggest platforms, Etienne Chaer embodies strength, resilience, and pride. And as he looks ahead, his mission is clear, turning silver into gold. And that's all for this episode of This is Sports. Thanks for watching, and make sure to follow This is Beirut on all our social media platforms and check out our website for more episodes.